Into the seats, 0-1.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs one base hit at a time.
Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Sano moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Brian Dozier, he doesn't get enough attention for his defense. He's known for his offense and hitting home runs from second base, but he's also provided this team with solid play at the keystone position. Got a quick first step. He changes directions well. Very smooth at turning double plays. Adds up to be a very reliable second baseman.
Santana steps into the windup. First pitch on the way. Evan Longoria is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the black.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
2 out, nobody on. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Chris Archer will be the starter for the Rays in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
Byron Buxton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dickerson's there. 1 away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Just don't be stupid up there. Don't chase balls out of the zone. Move guys along when the situation calls for it. Play the game.
Settling in now, Brian Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Yeah, a one-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Joe Mauer takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jennings on the move. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
A runner on first with two away. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Dickerson going back. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Babe, do you want to play baseball against me?
This is a situation where you throw a fastball by a guy once, you start thinking, I can do it every time. But once he got a good read on what that thing looked like, he was ready for this one.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a two-out double.
Well, you can say one thing for sure. They are swinging it like they mean it. That's 3 hits already in the first inning, and this one goes for 2 bases. They're having no trouble at all seeing this guy so far.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. Dickerson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0. Corey Dickerson makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Corey Dickerson.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Santana gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Here's Desmond Jennings now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Rosario. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. James Loney into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Dozier onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So very nice work there by Santana. His guys lead it 2-0. Kenny Vargas strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Line toward the gap in left center. Jennings has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play, it's strike 1. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Digging in, Eduardo Escobar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Love you, man.
Line drive to left.
God
Jennings
damn it.
is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Line drive to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Here comes Suzuki around third. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. The runner from first crosses the plate, and the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Oh, those are fun to watch, especially sitting up here. We had a great view of this one, and you could see it developing pretty much right from the moment he touched first base. He's able to make it all the way around to score on the inside the park home run. Somebody get that guy some oxygen.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Jennings looks up. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. And the Twins have extended their lead to 5-0.
Well, this place just hasn't stopped buzzing from the last home run. Now, all of a sudden, one pitch later, you're watching another guy take a trot around the bases. That just shows you can't take any pitches off in this game.
So here's Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit in the air to left. After it is Jennings. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 2 full. It's the Twins 5, the Rays nothing. Welcome back to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Time now for the 3rd inning to get underway from Target Field. Logan Morrison will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Santana looks in. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, catcher
Kurt Casale steps into the box. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
That's just a nasty slider here. It's way off the plate, plays on the hitter's aggressiveness, and he gets him to go after it.
Brad Miller will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Oh, that's just a bad break right there. He made a good pitch. He probably should be out of this inning, but it winds up being an infield single.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And another foul ball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Miguel Sano digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his lines, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
And that's the pitch he needs to go back to. That big-time fastball.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The throw into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
If you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher, give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Eddie Romero is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Eddie Rosario will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
And he falls behind 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. pulled toward right center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second.
And he'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate. Throw to the plate goes right by him.
And that's a good job in that situation. You love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate.
And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he is toast out there as they apply the tag for the out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. It's the Twins 7, the Rays nothing. Kevin Kiermaier will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. A bare-handed pickup. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit. Evan Longoria is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Santana comes set. Here's the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
When you're out there pitching with a 6, 7, 8-run lead, you can afford to come right at guys 0-2. Why not?
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. That evens it up 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here's Desmond Jennings now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. High pop-up. Escobar is there for it. And that retires the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Steve, Eric, and I are back with more after this. Eduardo Escobar is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, number 5.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. Shot toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, this is something their hitting coach preaches every day at the batting cage. Stay inside the ball. Here he lets the ball get deeper into the zone and stays back and drives it to the right center gap.
Here's Brian Dozier now. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is Dickerson. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
That's lifted the other way out to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second.
Boy, I'm not sure what he's doing out there. I mean, you've already got the base hit. Take a turn and hold on. Turn around, give your first base coach a high five. Instead, I guess he's thinking about 2, but whatever he's doing, it didn't work out, and it wasn't all that smart.
Here's Miguel Sano. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The relay. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Striding into the box, Trevor Plouffe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
3 runs already home here. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-2 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is knocked down over there. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That's 6 hits now he's given up in just this inning alone. And it's beyond time for a change. You've got to get him out of there.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, and what do you know? He's got a good chance to get another RBI on a sac fly right here.
And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And to score is the runner from third.
Tack on another run there. They've put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Kenny Vargas will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the run is in to score from third. And the runner from second is in to score. And he is in there.
And these guys just don't seem to want to let up out there. And who can blame them? That's now 13 runs they've put up here so far. And that's going to make for some pretty happy folks in that clubhouse when this one's all over.
Kurt Suzuki comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
And so far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And the run is in to score from third. Byron Buxton steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Rips this one to first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he... James Loney heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Santana's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Sano is there to make the play as Loney is set down on just one pitch.
First baseman number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. To first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
These guys are just making it much too easy for him out there now. I mean, they're down by a bunch, yet the first two guys both make first pitch outs.
Kurt Casale is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
0-1, here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. But this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Brian Dozier stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Skied into straightaway right. Dickerson is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th. Joe Mauer stands in. He was hosed at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Miguel Sano strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Twins are down on 4 pitches, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Brad Miller will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
All afternoon long, this is what we've seen. Guys have just dug their own hole up there by going after pitches that aren't strikes.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Logan Forsythe will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Escobar backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Kevin Kiermaier steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. But this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Xavier Cedeno will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Trevor Plouffe will stand in now to lead things off in the Minnesota sixth.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right as the blowout continues.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Wow, stay hot, why don't you? He is wearing these guys out. His 3rd double of the game, and I think these guys have seen just about enough of him.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate.
And if I didn't know any better, I'd think this was the 27 Yankees up there. Now that's 16 runs they've pushed across so far in my scorebook. Well, it's starting to look like one big ink spot.
Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
And you know, there are plenty of times when a team's not going to score 17 runs in a week. And these guys have got it done in one game so far. How about saving a few of those?
Byron Buxton steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Brian Dozier will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His third home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Now batting, first baseman.
So here's Joe Mauer as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Under it is Jennings as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Miguel Sano will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Kiermaier. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Trevor Plouffe. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. From the stretch. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The left fielder, number 20.
Well, I hope this guy's not on your fantasy team, because look at those numbers. He's been dreadful.
Eddie Rosario digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. This is hit high and deep out to left. Jennings going back, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kenny.
Standing in now, Kenny Vargas. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Kurt Suzuki. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is... Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Evan Longoria will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Now, you can't take any more pitches like that. If you don't like it, you got to at least try and fight it off.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 10,
Corey Dickerson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. All right, folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Desmond Jennings stands in as he looks at a called strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery.
Nope.
Too high. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Ryan Webb will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Eduardo Escobar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
And you know what, guys? Some games, you just wind up getting all the breaks. Now, granted, they've created some of the breaks for themselves. I'll give them that. But you know you're going well when you see balls like this turn into home runs off the foul pole instead of being just a long, loud strike.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, his 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. 4 home runs now in 1 game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16, 17 times? What a show he's put on.
Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
right fielder,
Miguel Sano strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High in the air and deep to left center field. Kiermaier looks up. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. In now, Eddie Rosario. As he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And that gets down in front of Jennings, a base hit.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Into the box, Kenys Vargas. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Runner goes for second. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Kurt Suzuki steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Well, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
And that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Coming to the plate again, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. He's set and the pitch. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. Forsythe on to Morrison, and it's in time, a double play. James Loney will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sano giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Curt Casali stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Weak chopper up the line. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And with that, there goes the shutout here in the 8th inning. Now if they're going to make a game of this thing, they're going to have to string a few more hits together in a hurry.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Logan Forsythe will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Yeah, he came right back in there with the fastball. Even a little.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Andrew Bellotti will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Byron Buxton stands in for his 7th at-bat now, and he's been terrific so far with 4 hits already to his credit. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Jennings ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's Brian Dozier now. Now another one hit deep to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. His 5th in this game as this lead got even wider.
Well, if you're the fan that winds up with that baseball, hold on to that thing. That is now 5 home runs he's hit in one game. And that has never been done at the major league level. Somebody get Cooperstown on the line. They're going to want to hear about this.
Kiermaier on the run. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Twins.
So standing in, Miguel Sano. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And, you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Trevor Plouffe stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Eddie Rosario. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Kiermaier ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the runner from second is in to score. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Kevin Kiermaier will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Down the third baseline. On the backhand, he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Evan Longoria will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
This is not the first time today that he's chased out of the zone. That's why he's looking at a hat trick.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No one out with a runner at second. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Corey Dickerson will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Now in the box, Desmond Jennings. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Here it comes on 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. James Loney gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not quite sure what to make of this game. It was kind of a joke, but I don't think anyone's laughing at all those home runs. I mean, my goodness, that is a career for some guys.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 32-1. So long from
My Locker boasts a number of new features that drive your collecting and achieving success in the Show 16. Collecting has never been easier. Simply playing games anywhere within the show will allow you to build up a formidable team. With a renewed focus on Diamond Dynasty, let's talk about the addition of missions. As you play the show in 2016, you'll trigger mission discoveries that give you a goal and can provide amazing rewards for rising to the challenge. These mission triggers span a range of criteria, from accumulating stats with a certain player to logging in at the right time, collecting sets of cards, etc. One heavily featured reward you'll see for mission completions is a new special item type called Flashbacks. Flashbacks are special versions of player cards. For example, rookie, prime, milestone, or post-season versions of current MLB players. Keep an eye out for these flashbacks in promotional packs or as reward items in the Show 16. The XP leveling system has been completely repurposed. As you play any mode this year, you will earn XP and tickets toward one of 6 captains of your choosing. Each captain is an MLB superstar with a dynamic offering of prizes you can redeem with the tickets you earn through gameplay. Which prizes you are able to redeem depends on your XP level with each of the captains. So, you'll have plenty of leveling to do before you've reached maximum prize potential. Additionally, each of the captains has his own unique mission that incentivizes you to play with a roster featuring players with certain traits. Playing with these types of players means faster progress towards his prizes, and may even be a hint as to what types of prizes might become available. The Community Marketplace allows you to play stockbroker, as you can buy and sell all the items found in the Show 16. Welcome to Diamond Dynasty, the premier destination to create, collect, and build your very own fantasy baseball team. Creating your fantasy baseball team is much deeper than just giving yourself a name and a location. In Diamond Dynasty, we have an entire suite of customization tools that allow you to tweak just about everything, from the piping on your jerseys down to your team's logos. Our customization tools can keep even the most diehard artist creating for hours on end. Don't worry though, if you're not an everyday Picasso, we have a few simple tools that allow you to customize your team with little effort. And we have a community logo vault where fellow Diamond Dynasty players can upload their finest creations for you to download. In the Show 16, collecting players for your team has never been easier. Simply playing games anywhere within the show will allow you to build up a formidable team. We also accelerate your team's growth when you play games within Diamond Dynasty. Every game you complete will award you either a player, a piece of equipment, or a stadium to add to your inventory. We also have some unique ways to collect items via in-game achievements. The Completing missions and aligning yourself with a captain will allow you to work your way towards collecting a wide array of players and rare rewards. There are other unique ways to acquire items for your thriving team. The Community Marketplace allows you to play stockbroker, as you can buy and sell all the items found in the Show 16. With a constantly evolving marketplace, you'll have to decide if it's time to be bullish or bearish, as even the items that you're buying and selling fluctuate on a day-to-day basis. Speaking of fluctuation, let's talk about daily matchup ratings. Our friends from Inside Edge deliver us real-life matchup information for every current-day player in Major League Baseball. We display this information in the form of stars, 1 being the worst and 5 being the best. This means that if a player has a 5-star matchup rating for the day, he'll see positive attribute increases in Diamond Dynasty. Conversely, a player with a 1-star matchup rating will see attribute decreases. With daily matchup ratings, your managerial skills will be tested every day during the MLB season. Diamond Dynasty also allows you to build a team completely comprised of players from yesteryear. Our legends and flashback versions of players add yet another complex layer to your team building strategy. Do you start the Hall of Famer Tony Gwynn in right field for the day? Or is it time to give that bench player with a 5-star matchup rating the chance to show off? In Diamond Dynasty, you'll be presented with these decisions while building your ultimate fantasy baseball team. Finally, with customized uniforms in hand and players at your disposal, it's time to decide how you'll play with your new team. Are you going to conquer the United States of Baseball in conquest? Are you gunning for the #1 spot on the leaderboard via ranked head-to-head play? Or maybe you're the type that just wants to play a casual game versus your friend. All of these options allow you to use your Diamond Dynasty team in completely new and exciting ways. Additionally, for the ultimate competitive challenge, you can enter Battle Royale, a unique challenge that allows you to draft a team, outlast other opponents, and potentially acquire unique players that are only attainable via Battle Royale victories. With Diamond Dynasty, the possibilities are endless. How will you make baseball history?